you can see, we've moved along since the last time we took a look at it. Clear in there. All the detail. And the machines, it keeps working, no complaints. That's going to be the pendant for the end of the chain. Wax and binding. Anyways. Okay, well, we're back. So there's the original link piece there that I've already cast through Lost Wax casting, investment casting, polished it and cleaned it, and you can see the little logo in it there. Got it a little bit better adjusted. Okay, and then I injected a wax, and I showed you yesterday the wax injector, and then these come out. You see how they come out? And I mean, you can see the detail there. That's a bit better adjusted. And then these pieces, I've already put the big chain away. I've already invested it. I've already getting it ready for casting. So these will all be waxed onto a base here, onto a flask base, and then we're going to put a whole bunch, I already did, I put a whole bunch into one. I think probably put a quarter of the chain into one, and I worked my way through it in the pendant and the last quarter on one. So I'm going to put those together, and I'll just, I'll show you a little differently. And I'm going to adjust this camera a little differently. Install. Okay, so I zoomed out a little bit, and don't mind the messy workshop, which surprisingly is not that messy. This is a steaming machine here. I'll show you what it's used for later. All my flasks up there. And we'll take a flask, and you'll put the flask around here. You'll wedge it on there, and then I'm not using it. So what happens is I got it in a tub here, and you take the stuff and you mix it with water, and it gets into a slurry, so you fill this cup up with it, right? And then afterwards, after the plaster hardens, you peel the base off, and so then you have your wax items in the plaster. And then what happens is, once you take those flasks, and here's the actual project, it's in the oven here. You can actually see the steam coming off of it. We're only at about, 250 or so. But to give you an idea what's happening, the wax is being, quote unquote, lost. It's actually melting out of there. There's all the Versace links in there. So, I mean, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14 or so pieces in there, and that wax will melt out. And then I'll take this up to about about 1150 degrees and hold it there for about an hour, hour and a half, and then it'll give me my ready to cast flasks.